In the last video,
patron saint of lost causes.
And the story continues. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Vampire Redemption. After a whole week of a break, we had a very horrible heatwave here in Poland, and also my dog was going through a surgery, so I was taking care of him. I really hope that you guys will forgive me this delay. But anyway, everything is fine right now and I am ready to pull on some new videos this week, including more Redemption episodes. We finished the last episode on the visit with Prince Brandel, who actually gave us a quest. This quest is to retrieve the reliquary. Enter Joseph's tunnels in the Northern Quarter Cemetery and retrieve the reliquary for Prince Brandel. The Joseph's tunnels are infested by Nosferatu, a clan about which we are going to talk about today. But before that, let me see if anyone wants anything from me in here. Hello, Mr. Brandel. Can I talk to you with Serena?
We tire of thee. Pray, do not return until thou hast the arm.
Okay, alright. Katerina says nothing. Cosmos says nothing either. Alright, it seems like no one really wants to talk with me here. I wonder what will happen if I attacked Knight of St. John, but I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to go and be a good little vampire sent on a quest by Venture Prince. I have flashbacks to Bloodlines right now. Well, I guess when you are a fledgling, there's just no other way for you than just be a little pawn in the hands of the elders. That's fine, I understand that, it's okay. Well, that is for sure interesting to know that the official castle of Prague is the place where the vampires live. Okay, maybe it's not very official. Seems to be a little bit more of a back entrance in here, but that's fine. This place is quite pretty, isn't it? Any barrels around? Excuse me, Prince, I will go to wherever you want me to go. I just need to find some barrels on the way, okay? It's a sculpture. I don't really know what kind of a sculpture, but it's probably one of the sculptures which are in real life in Prague as well. Yep, it seems to be the gate to Judith Bridge. Can I go here? Doesn't seem so. If I click on them, I will attack them, so I don't want to do that. Let's go. So I am a little bit afraid of the inventory of Serena having literally nothing but the dagger, and I'm wondering if I should actually buy her some armor or maybe just give her a bow so she doesn't have to go in melee range, because I know that she's apparently pretty much of a paper character, dying very quickly in the battle. Fortitude is supposed to help her with that, but I'm not really sure that's going to help too much. So I guess we will be on our way to the blacksmith and we will spend some of our money on her equipment. Your blood pool is full, which makes me very happy. I don't actually have to feed right now. Let's go straight to the blacksmith. Hello, Mr. Blacksmith. I am Serena and I'm here for the outfits.
Good day to you, young sir.
I am not a sir, though. You haven't seen what's under my dress. Okay. Studded leather armor. It seems to be expensive. We can buy one of these. She is able to use a crossbow as well. What about the regular bow though? She can't use a bow. She can use a crossbow though, huh? And she can use a mace as well for the bashing damage. I'm going to give this armor to Christoph and he's going to wear it, while this leather armor is going to go to Serena, who is going to wear it right away. And let's see if she can actually use this mace. Hey, she can. Look at this. That's pretty good. And she can also use a shield, if that's the case. Just to have it in there. And I know that she can apparently use a femur as well, but for that we need scrolls of Spirit Touch, I believe. Or at least the Spirit Touch in general. Does she have it? Disciplines. It's like in general, I think we have to up the levels of these things to be able to get the Spirit Touch, because I'm quite sure it's in general or in all specs. Yeah, we're going to try to find the scrolls for that so I don't have to spend the money on them, because scrolls are usually pretty expensive. And yeah, we're going to identify the femur and other things which we brought from the previous dungeon later on. But for now, we are ready to go, and Christoph is supposed to lead this little team. We're going to go straight to the Northern Quarter and look for the tunnels. We opened this little gate in there after all. Ah, there we go. That's the graveyard. I see. Well, this looks quite nice, doesn't it? There's a light in there and a grave which is open and there's nothing inside. Ooh. And it really reminds me of the Hollywood cemetery in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It was also a cemetery which led to the tunnels which were infested by Nosferatu. And look at this, there's Joseph in there. Hello, Mr. Joseph.
Salutations from Ekaterina the Wise.
Wise. not wise enough to protect the mortals from Cainite treachery. And neither was I.
It has now been set right by the courage of the Promethean Bruja.
Has it? Another quarter of Prague is now defenseless before the fiends who steal innocence in the night. Sons of Cain and sons of Abel alike are missing. But I am pleased thou hast stopped the golem. Send my greetings to thy mistress.
Where do these many passages lead?
Everywhere. Everywhere mortals live in Prague. There are secret entrances to even the most impregnable fortresses of the mortals.
Most useful.
Enter them not, stripling. Trespass, and I will peel thy pretty, unscarred face, and wear it as a fair and tender mask. My tunnels are only for Nosferatu.
Or those who pay the price.
What price?
Bring me a goblet of sweet blood from an elder Cainite of beautiful visage, or venture not within my lair.
Joseph, do thy hidden tunnels allow vampires to enter the cathedral?
Aye. My tunnels undermine the sanctified ring of protection. I have used the tunnels to enter the cathedral many times, and gorged myself upon the intoxicating Christian blood within.
Then I shall bring thee the blood of a beautiful Cainite elder, and enter thy tunnels.
Well, Christoph already sees his own little goal in there. He wants to sneak towards the cathedral to probably question Bishop about the whereabouts of Nesca. We don't really know, but what we know for sure is that Joseph is a Nosferatu, a member of the Nosferatu clan, and this clan is probably known to you already if you played Bloodlines or if you know a little bit about the VTM lore. They are pretty much known for their curse, mostly. The curse which malforms their visage, malforms how they look like, it makes them ugly, makes them monstrous, makes them unable to blend within humanity and not break the masquerade by even appearing in the places where mortals gather. It is said that Nosferatu actually look how other vampires are within. So these malformed faces is actually how all vampires look within, but we don't see that because they hide that under their beautiful appearances usually. I don't know about you guys, but I know about the stereotype going around about Nosferatu being the good guys. And I will say that it's not certainly entirely wrong. Nosferatu, because they cannot actually blend in with humans, they are way less likely to affect the humans negatively, to kill them, to feed on them in general. They very often feed from rats or other creatures living in the sewers. They very rarely go for open human feedings, although they are of course vampires like that. Like Joseph said, he is feeding in the cathedral from the Christians, so naturally situations like that happen. But in general, because of Nosferatu's striving away from humans, there is not really that much of a big chance for them to cause some very bad stuff from happening. Their evil deeds mostly surround the topics of gathering information and leading the network of gossip, truth, and of course propaganda that they are mostly spreading for the Camarilla, because Nosferatus in general were loyal to the Camarilla for most of the history. So he wants the blood of a beautiful Cainite, and of course I could ask Serena, because come on, like she's super beautiful, but there's something wrong about the design in here. Serena is a Cappadocian, and Cappadocians have a curse very similar to the one of Nosferatus. Their curse is that they actually have this deathly visage to them. So when I walk around with Serena in my group, this should actually be a bit of a masquerade violation at least, because she does look like a walking corpse. Maybe some people would rather think that she's just very sickly looking. I don't really know. All I know is that we need to go find something for Joseph. So let's go. I wonder what is this Cainite of beautiful visage. It is not a Katerina, is it? Like, she's not that beautiful. Or maybe we should go to university and ask. I think she will be able to tell me the truth. Or maybe I should ask Prince Brandel. After all, he's quite a hottie, isn't he? Like all the damn Ventru princes. Speaking of the hotties and Ventrus and princes, You guys would never guess, or probably you would if you did dwell in that weird parts of the internet, how many fanfictions are there about Mr. Lacroix. The only two characters topping the erotic fanfictions of Lacroix in numbers are Gary Golden, the Nosferatu, and Andrei the Tsimitsi. Don't ask why, I have no idea, but you know, people have kings and I am not king shaming. Hello, Katrina.
We crave a goblet of thy precious blood, that we may enter the Nosferatu tunnels to pass into the cathedral.
I do give thee a goblet of my blood, brave Christoph. May the arm of a saint arm us with absent friends.
We get the blood from Ekaterina. Interesting. I wouldn't say that she's exactly beautiful with how her face looks like behind this veil.
Do not disobey me, child.
I heard that you gave me the goblet, and you still hold it. Alright, so with that in mind, we can actually go down to our haven for a bit and just make sure that our experience is distributed and that we also can hide some stuff from our inventory which we do not need in the sewers. There's still our Walk the Abyss portal, which I do not want to use right now because I don't really remember where it will lead me. Instead, I wanna rest, see what's the XP, especially of my dear Serena. It's not too high, unfortunately. Blood strength. I wonder what spirit statue is. Is it there or is it in Auspex? Oh, there it is! I want this! We need to have 750 experience to unlock it. Perception is enough, so that's good. Okay, alright. We are going to go for the spirit statue on her next. And as for now, we just need to get some stuff to the inventory in here. So you can store this. This has to be identified, but again, this will all come later. Letters to Aneska are also going to go there, maybe somewhere below. So we have it all nicely put in here. I will give you one scroll of Awaken Girl, so you can have it as well. And with that, it seems like we are ready to go. I will try to find her some equipment on the mission, probably. Any rings, any gloves, bracelets, necklaces, whatever. I hope we're going to find it in the tunnels. And let's see if Joseph will actually accept the blood of Ekaterina, although she's not that pretty.
Oh, yes. It is lovely. Most lovely.
Whew.
Thou mayest enter my halls. Go thou. However, I cannot guarantee a safe journey.
Yeah, I cannot imagine this is another dungeon with a lot of enemies that I'll have to fight, but that's fine. Before we will go there, I'll tell you one little bit of lore, which is about vampires drinking the blood of other vampires, because that's also quite interesting, isn't it? Of course, diablerie or any sort of acquiring XP and abilities can't really happen that easily just by drinking someone else's vitae like Nosferatu did right now, although in V5 you can actually learn new disciplines that are not your clan driven disciplines. So for example, Bruja can learn how to be invisible, and Nosferatu can maybe learn presence, although it will not really work on humans. But yeah, they can actually learn it upon spending the XP and beforehand drinking some blood of the kindred who possess the power of these disciplines. And when it comes to the vitae in comparison to blood, it is considered better in general. It is super tasty, super rich, and it is quite hard to stop drinking it once you actually get to the vein, especially when you are the member of the Banu Hakim clan, known back in the days as Assemites. When they start drinking the blood of a vampire, they find it very, very hard to stop. It's part of their clan vein, actually. And when it comes to playing the new Vampire the Masquerade system, V5, you also pick your predator type, which is the way that you usually feed, or the way that you always feed in some cases. I am actually role-playing for quite some time right now as a vampire who is a blood leech. And that particular type of predator feeds only on vampire blood. If I drink any human blood, I immediately get a stain to my humanity, which may lead to me actually losing my humanity gradually. And this actually happened to my character once. He wanted to hurt the human, he didn't want to drink the human, but some blood actually got into his mouth, and unfortunately because of that he got a stain and he lost a bit of his humanity, rendering him unable to have sex again. It was really sad. But yeah, anyway, it's a pretty interesting, also very difficult to roleplay Predator type that I recommend for experienced players who want to give themselves some challenge when they roleplay. And yeah, we can't actually be this kind of a vampire here, I think. I mean, we can actually drink only during combat with other vampires, but it doesn't really give us much. But still, let's go to the tunnels. Well, I will be saving the game here because it seems to be a dangerous place full of dangerous people. Let's go. There's a coffin here. Oh, holy shit. Nosferatu? I don't want you to get in trouble, Serena. I don't know what Christoph is doing. I would hope he would attack, but he doesn't really attack that well. That's okay. You go away. And that's better. Awesome. We need to be a little bit more careful about this all, but that's fine. What was in this coffin again? There's a bastard sword. Okay, let's take it. Do you have heightened senses there, my dear? You do. I think this is going to help us with fighting the obfuscated Nosferatu, because Nosferatu do possess the power of obfuscate, I guess, which allows them to turn invisible. Okay, she sees him because she has heightened senses, I see. That's quite interesting. And he's still fighting this little Nosferatu there. Oh, no. Why would you aggro, honey? Let's go for defensive mode. And I will try to use these wonderful 20 arrows of Mr. Wilhelm, because he wasted the rest of them. And we're going to try our best to... She's stuck. Is she stuck? Oh my god. Serena, can you please stop humping the coffin? Honey, with that we'll have to go out and in towards the tunnels again, so we can reset Serena, who is still stuck humping the coffin. No, I don't king shame, really. She's a Cappadocian, it's normal. Alright, they're back. We are all on a defensive mode, so people won't attack right now. Why can they feed? I wonder. Is this even possible? There we go, we got it. Okay, so at least he can feed a bit. Fortunately, Wilhelm cannot. We have to just use it like multiple times and maybe at some time it will actually work. Not too good. Okay, we can do it. Oh my god, he's in frenzy. No! Serena! Fuck. Serena! God damn it. This is not good. Okay. You know what? We need to drink at least some of that Vitae, unfortunately. That's better. Okay. And defensive again. And I think maybe that's the way. Maybe we just let Christoph use his disciplines more and use his blood to blood heal and get the most of the damage. So he's the tank of our group because he works the best with that, and also he can feed more easily than others. Ooh, this seems to be good. Studded leather armor. We can give this one to her. So this is 30, 15, 10, free 15, and this is... Well, this one is still better, so I'm going to give this one to Christoph. And this one is going to go to you, my dear. That seems good. Where is that Nossi? I'll find you, I can hear you. Hiding somewhere here. Hey, do you have hidden senses? There he is. They are using a lot of their blood, unfortunately, because I enabled them to use their disciplines. Oh, Serena! What? No, girl! Go! Run! Run! You kill! Jesus! Woman! Can I please? Oh, you're so hard to target when you're in the dark! Freaking Nosferatus with their dark places. And chasing rats is also quite problematic in this game. There's a rat right there! Where is it? Come on! No! The rat escaped. There's a big chest in here. Give me some... Oh, there's one Vitae. Naturally we could reload. Naturally we could try... Oh! And more of them. We could try to cheese it and get some... Oh my goodness, no! Maybe no? One by one, let's try it. Good. Very good. And now they can help. Only now. Good. Where is she? Please, Serena, can you... don't... This woman. I know that she really wants to defend me super badly. That's also what makes her a beautiful, wonderful waifu. But when she does that, it really puts her in danger, and I don't want her to do these things. You want some more vitae? A non-vitae. It looks pretty interesting. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more battles. You are drinking like maniacs, but I understand. Sometimes it's just the only thing I can do is drinking. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, honey? What the hell are you doing? Christoph, help him out! This is not good.
The beast roars within me. The beast roars within me.
Oh god damn it! No! Don't leave my Serena alone! Serena! Fuck. Okay. We lost our team. That's fine. Good job, boy! Nice! Kill this guy too. Awesome! We have Scrolls of Awaken, we can totally do that. Good job! It's quite easier with Christopher along, isn't it? Their faces are creepy when they're dead, aren't they? I guess they should be. Dead people are creepy. And let's see if we have... yeah, we do have 2 Scrolls of Awaken. We can use this one on this guy. Nice! And another one on you, girl! And you're good!
And death is near.
Stand thy ground.
He used the arm and tried to feed him.
Come drink the vitae.
No, not from here. Drink from him. There we go. And now they can drink from each other as well, which is quite weird. No blood bonds happening in this game though. But when you misclick, you can accidentally start drinking from Serena. You know, a little intimate moment throughout the fights. Scroll blood stamina, some more vitae. Hiding senses and spirit's touch. Okay, that's what we need for later on. And let's enter the second part of Joseph's tunnels. Save the game and let's go kill some more Nosferatu. I do feel bad about killing all these people, especially as Joseph himself let us in, based on us giving him a Katarina's blood. In terms of how they can actually summon the rat, that's another discipline of Nosferatu called Anabolism, which allows them to control animals to some extent. Fun fact, animals can be kind of adopted by Nosferatus and in general by any vampires using animal can, but in terms of Nosferatu themselves, with the animal can, with their discipline of animalism, they can actually make animals live within their bodies. It is not that weird for Nosferatu to have a little mouse living in their intestines, for example, or maybe a hive of bees, because why the hell not? Isn't that hella cool, having a hive of bees living in your ribcage? I would love that. If I would have to pick a freaking superpower to have, it would be to have a hive of bees living within me. Hey, Christoph, can you do something for me? Oh, this guy. So she can feed on him. No! And maybe she can feed from Christoph. That's actually a pretty good idea! Huh! Make these guys drink from Christoph, so Christoph can use his awe and feed from the monsters easily. I mean, we're all monsters in there. It's a Vampire the Masquerade game, but still. Now you feed from him.
Thou may draw the precious blood from my body to
Good.
sustain thee.
And he will drink from Nosferatu. That's good. And he'll use his awe. And now feeds. Oh, he doesn't have a lot of blood left, but hey, kinda worked. We have to do it more properly on someone who will be still quite healthy. Next person to feed from Christoph will be Wilhelm, and I think that's quite of a good tactic. That's good. And you will feed from him.
Thou may draw the precious
Perfect!
blood from my body to sustain
So
thee.
good! This is such a good plan. Just make my teammates drink from me. Okay, there you are. I don't know, is this going to work? Oh, there we go, it is going to work. And you'll kill the Ratso. Thank you. Good plan from the start, we just need to work a little bit on execution, because that's a weak point. We diablerized so many vampires today, guys, with this technique. And of course it was also a case, I think, in Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, you could drink blood at least from some vampires during the battles, which is, in general, something not that great. Because in Vampire the Masquerade role-playing system, if you do that, if you drain a vampire dry of their blood, it's a very full act called diablery. It's not only that you kill the vampire, you actually suck their soul in within your body, gaining a lot of their abilities, but also there's a risk to that, because if the diablery fails, they can take over your body and you cease to exist forever. It's worse than death, really. There's a rumor that this apparently has happened with Tremere, who diablerized Solov, the leader of Clan Celebrate. No! Not my precious blood! Come on, kill him! Thank you! Even when they resist it, there's something about this combination that I feel gives me a bigger chances of fitting. I don't really know why, but when I just click and try to spam fitting, it doesn't work as well as when I try to mix it with failed awe. That looks kinda hot, I gotta say. No question about that. Okay. These sounds, guys, I feel like there is something in between you two, but I'm not judging. This seems to be more similar to my style of playing Bloodlines right now, when I was just walking around, constantly feeding on my enemies. And apparently it's going to be a thing in Bloodlines 2 as well, but there'll be a little bit more nuance to the feeding, because victims will have their own resonance, and you will try to aim to have this last vampire on the battlefield, which you will drain dry, have the proper resonance for your needs. Blood can be more fueled with anger, blood can be more fueled with various different feelings actually, and it will give you different perks based on that. Very good, I'm not going to actually change the stance, because if I do, they're going to start using their disciplines, and I don't want them to. Can I go inside? That's the boss, boys! Ophelius! Not happy with that at all. No! No, no frenzy! No frenzy! Ooh. Ooh. Not good. Woman, go away. Christoph? Christoph? Fuck! No, honey. Sprove, awaken! Do you have one? Awaken! Do you have one? You should have one, right? Yes! Awaken this guy! Good job. Nice! No! Attack him! Oh my goodness! We did it! Holy crap, that was intense, but we did it! There's a battle axe, which is beautiful, and I want it! And someone needs to take it instead of a freaking bow, a rusty axe. Okay, you just put it in the ground, honey. You don't need that. I don't know how we did that, but that was good, and I'm very happy that we somehow resisted this horrible discipline that Ophelius had. The discipline that induced the rage within us. A drink from this gentleman, you need to get these coins. While these guys are doing their little... yeah, Wilhelm, don't look at him. Don't look at him now, it's creepy when you look, okay? Open these things. That looks quite like the sewers in Bloodlines. And I guess that will be all for this episode. We will be going deeper down and also back to the Golden Lane to sell other stuff in between whatever lies at the end of Joseph's tunnels and now, I guess. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. It was great to play this game again. More episodes of Redemption coming soon. Thank you and see you later. Don't get lost in the night.